Now we're
Yay!
actually live. Hopefully
We
the
love
internet
being
will
live.
like us enough to do this.
Yes.
It is being very janky right now. Let
Let's
us
see.
know if you can't hear us or see us
Oh,
or
it's really grainy over there on Instagram.
yeah,
I don't know.
it's not very good.
We may have to do this a second time.
We'll
Restart.
see. Can you hear us over there on Instagram?
Can you hear us?
/ see us.
See us? Do all the things. Maybe? Maybe. Oh, look, Bernard Family
Bernard
Farm. Look,
We're gonna be
you're
there
like
in a couple
frozen
of
over
days.
there. Oh well.
It's
Here
not
comes
really
Heather.
frozen, but
She's creeping. It's a dead end back there, so she's gonna have a hard time getting out of it.
we're at Yarncom tonight, obviously,
Yes, we are.
That's not totally obvious.
in St.
I
Louis.
could be stalking you guys.
Okay, that's not obvious. Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty obvious since we said we would be here.
Yes.
Oh, Ambi
Yeah.
says that she
Yeah.
can see and hear us. Okay, good. So we are here.
And
Ambi Marie,
Ambi Marinitz,
yes.
whose name is escaping me. I think it's Amber, but I don't remember. It's one of those people that I know and have talked to many times
Yes.
and recall our conversations, just not their actual name because I only see her like most of the time from
Yes.
Instagram handle.
Yes.
Amber, yes.
She says yes, it's Amber. All right, so we are here hanging out at Yarncom this afternoon and tomorrow, and for a little bit maybe on Friday before we head to Bernard Family Farm, and we'll be hanging out at Bernard Family Farm this weekend. Yay! We're very excited.
We'll be there on Saturday and Sunday.
It's Christmas on the farm. There's a coffee truck coming.
Yep.
The whole donut.
The whole dozen.
Whole dozen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
HOLE dozen.
Yes. And then we'll be there.
Excited
and
about
then
that.
all the fun animals on the farm and their farm store, which is fantastic. I'm going to be teaching, or we're going to be workshopping some needle felted snowmen and some pom pom snowmen. So we're going to make some more of those.
It'll just be drop in, so you can come in anytime from the time either day that we're there. It probably takes an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour.
You can make a needle felted snowman or a pom pom snowman or both, and it'll be $10 each. And just drop in. You can start anytime.
And that pretty well covers all your materials, and you take it home with you.
Yep.
We'll make it an ornament. So
to make it your own. Katie made an example. There'll be an example.
I made the
felted one.
The felted one. I haven't made the pom pom one yet, so I need to make the pom pom.
I'm sure you'll make one.
I think I might.
The next few days.
So guess what time it is, guys? It is Vlogmas. We have entered Vlogmas in its season, and I have done not a very good job of posting videos yet. So we're gonna count this as Vlogmas number 4.
Well, you've made a couple.
I made some shorts. I haven't done like full videos this time. So we've been doing filming some stuff going on, showing off what we're up to. I am working on quite a few projects this week. So last week we were at my parents' house in Salem, and we had just spent the day with Emma, and we had Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Number 2. And then we went to...
Thanksgiving was great. We ate tons of food.
We did.
Had fun time with family.
Yes.
We stayed there on Friday too, right? Or no, we left on Friday.
Yeah, we left on Friday, and then we went to Tulsa, and we hung out at Get Stitchin' on Saturday, which was a lovely time. We got to see some really great friends. And then we headed back to Fayetteville, and we were there on Sunday.
Mostly just kind of hanging out. We got a couple things done, but
Monday we did Columbus Brew House on Weddington North Street. I'm not sure what their address is. I think it might be North.
Columbus House Brewery.
Columbus House Brewery. Yeah. What did I say?
Columbus Brew House.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I typed that like 3 times earlier. Okay.
Columbus House Brewery, and we were there with Ozark Knitting Co. And they have a weekly knit night there called Knit One Drink One, and they meet there from 5 till 9.
Yeah, it's like afternoon, 5 till when everybody's ready.
And I do want you to know that they do kids and dogs friendly, so you can always bring your kiddo in or bring your pup in.
Yeah, sodas.
They have some sodas and
the super family friendly hangout area.
Yeah. So this week we had the Cozy Librarian and an Arkenstones which is she does jewelry for like permanent jewelry on site, and then she had this whole make your own silicone dog necklace station, which was super cool. Got a whole bunch of people coming on. Look, Heather's joined us over
I
on
saw from across the
Instagram now.
store.
Yeah, because she's just stalking us over there now. Hey Jess, how's it going? The sweaters are looking so good. We are really proud of you for finishing that up this week. On Saturday, that was the last day of our sweater weather adventure or our fall knit along. We are still doing our descent along adventure, so you can always join us for that one.
Goodbye, Yad Fall Mal 2024. We hardly knew ye.
We did. That's okay. We've had a good time doing it. We will be sending out some swag and doing some other things here and there.
Yeah, we'll mail. If you've tagged us for that Fall Mal, then we'll be sending you a sweater weather sticker. And happy birthday, Austin! And we'll be sending you a sticker. Probably get those in the mail like early next week.
Yes.
And we also have, we already have some stickers for the descent along, and we'll try to mail those out as we go. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But
we've been handing those out quite a bit.
We got some stuff to mail in the next couple days. We're gonna be sending out our holiday cards and
always a fun time. So we did that on Monday night, and then on Tuesday we set up at Rick's Bakery in Rogers, Arkansas, and we had a lovely time there. My knit group was very happy to see me. A lot of them were out of town. I think they're ready for me to come back and spend more time with them multiple weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I was there last week too.
So yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
Not there. Just yeah. So anyway, we hung out there, and then
that day we came up here.
Yeah, and yeah, so here
Drove
we are.
up to St. Louis and really just hanging out. We didn't have like any specific agenda really. Just hang out here.
You want to show off my socks?
Sure. These are your new ones, right?
This is Woolens and Nosh. This is the 2024 Advent, and I have been keeping up with my stripes.
Ooh, and I can see all the colors.
He can see all the colors. I've been being really good at not looking. So today's stripe, look away if you don't want to know. It's like a really like fuchsia.
Fuchsia pink is what I would call that.
Yeah, it's like a fuchsia pink. So I had like lavender and then hot pink and then this really bright green and then fuchsia. So I finished my stripe earlier today, and I'm just doing a little simple slip stitch on top of the foot on the instep. And it's looking pretty good. And I've been doing, it takes me about 40-ish minutes to do a full stripe every day. So just
you've been making some cool videos of yourself for Vlogmas. So
I am working on my test knit.
It's not a hat.
Lovely. It's not a hat. It's a cardigan. Okay.
It's a cardigan.
Let's see if I can get it in here. Look, it's Katy colored. It is very Katy colored. So
Katy flex on it.
The end of my first ball of yarn. I'm using Sea Change yarn. And that's from the Dye Project out of Santa Cruz, California.
Yeah, one of those, I think.
Okay. Anyway, so I've been doing that. And then I finished my sash, and I guess.
Oh, did you not? I thought you showed that last week.
Well, no, I wasn't done with it yet.
Oh.
I was finishing it.
Wow, that was last week. Okay.
Because I finished it on
Thursday. Thanksgiving. Yeah,
Thanksgiving morning. I sewed it up on Thursday morning. I finished my Pearl Scout sash, so that's all done.
Try. I'll find a picture.
And I haven't put any badges on it yet, so I need to go ahead and start putting those on. And
I put a picture in the email.
Yes.
So if you got the email.
So one of our newer badges is actually pattern tester, and so I will be able to put that on my badges. We also got in some new yarn this week.
Yeah.
We picked up from my sister's house. That is Stitch Stuff yarn, and it is their home DK base, and that is 100% non-superwash Shanico, and it is a lovely little yarn. It's a nice tight spin, got a lot of body to it. They did some tonal colors, and then they also did some more solid colors for us. So we're really excited to have that on the truck. It is on the DK wall right now. We also got in some new sock sets from them, which are always super bright and colorful. and I'm really liking it. Dean likes the PG-13.
Yeah,
Pea.
it's
like
a
pea
PEA
green.
G13.
Yeah, and then so those are really fun.
Here is Katie's sash.
Yay!
Yay!
I was afraid it wouldn't fit, but it fit really well.
Yeah,
So
I think you did.
I did end up using about
nice
3
fit.
skeins of yarn, of DK weight yarn, and so it's a little less than, I think, 500, a little more than 500 yards
Yeah, it was
of
like
yarn.
so like 600, right?
The 3 full skeins would have been 600.
Oh, were they just 200?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. they're
And
almost the
then
worst, I
there,
think.
it's almost the worst. I went a little heavy and I went a little small on the needle, and this is how much yarn I have left. So
Yeah, it's a very dense.
it's a very
sash.
dense sash because it's alpaca. Which
If you had a sweater made out of it, it would be keep you warm in very, very cold weather.
yes, be keeping you warm, and it's gonna grow. It's gonna continue to get longer because it is alpaca. So it's got a little bit of wool into it, so it'll keep its shape a little bit. So we do still have that yarn on the truck. It's from Fur Haven Farm. We have, I think, 10 or 11 skeins left.
Oh, like 6 or 7, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We have some skeins left. Where are you getting
The patches?
patches from?
It's for it's badges. It's the Pearl Scout merit badges.
Girl Scout merit badges. There, I can
from
go grab
Camp
one
Stitchwood.
from over here.
Yeah, because Heather has
Heather
them in the
has
shop
them in the
here.
shop. Yeah.
Katie's gonna go grab
So-
one of those. And while she does, I will talk about what I have going, which is my 2025 Stellar Spectrum calendar. So I made a calendar with my pictures for my astrophotography. So each month we'll have a different picture, and so I'm super happy about it. I think it turned out really good, and it is up for pre-order right now on thestellarspectrum.com and here on yarnadventuretruck.com. And so those are up here. Katie is coming back with her
I picked 3.
badges.
Yes, I picked 3. I picked out Pattern Tester. There.
And that's Camp
And they're
Stitchwood from
1-inch
Virginia.
pins. This is Gauge Goddess.
There are now like 68 of these,
Yes.
I believe.
And this is Homemade Gifter. So these are 3, and we have all 3 of these on the truck. Also, Heather has them here at Yarncom. So if you're ever looking for some, you can kind of like make your own gift this way. Especially if you wanted to do, it's really not a slow project. I just took a long time doing it. Like,
yeah,
it goes by pretty fast, especially if you do use a little bit bigger needle. Definitely goes by really fast, and you can definitely get some good stuff going. So I told you about this, and then I don't think we can show off our niece, so don't do that.
I'm not going to.
Get to hang out a whole bunch with Ella.
I was trying to find my calendar.
Oh, there's your calendar.
I
Goodbye.
couldn't find a picture while you were gone because it was taking me forever. But
yeah, so all
what
of
is
our
this?
no idea.
There's this window here.
No idea.
There we go.
Did you break it?
No,
Yes, he did.
I did not break it. Here is the Stellar Spectrum calendar.
Yay!
So there's the front of the calendar, and then there's a sample of one of the months. This is August, the Eastern Veil Nebula. So there'll be 12 different pictures all through the month, and then there is the cover is my logo, Adventures in Starlight. So
yes. Oh, let me talk about this.
I will do my best if it will stop sharing.
So what we're going to talk about now is the New Year's Cozy Inn and New Year Fiber Frenzy here at Yarncom. It's just coming up less than a month now.
Yep.
So we'll be right back here in a month's time in the yarn shop, and we will have cots set up, and we're going to have classes during the week, and we're going to have a grand time getting all fiber frenzied up and hanging out.
Let's back up and organize ourselves. This is an event. It's January 2nd through the 5th here at Yarncom. And the 2nd through the 5th, every day there'll be classes. Katie's going to teach. Q from the Fold Out Cat will be here teaching some classes. And Helena from Like Pigments will be here teaching some classes. They're going to be all through the 2nd through the 5th be teaching some classes here. The night of the 4th, which is the Saturday night going into Sunday morning, all through the day on Saturday and then overnight on Saturday. You're welcome to stay in the yarn shop overnight. You have to buy a ticket. because there'll be lots of fun
We'll do
prizes
events
and
and
event. I mean,
yes.
it's gonna be just a really raucous good
And I
time.
hear there's
So
a swag bag,
there's a swag bag.
and it has a blanket in it.
The tickets, if you buy a swag bag, if you want the bag with a blanket in it, it's 175. If you want to come and just hang out and be a part of all the fun
And the food.
and the food and the prizes, then it's 125. You
Yep.
can sign up on the Yarncom website, yarncomstl.com. You can also link through all of that from youranadventuretruck.com
Yep.
and thefoldoutcad.com.
Yes.
Or maybe not. I don't know if Q's got her website
I
ready
don't
for
know if
that
she's
or
got
not,
it linked up, but
um,
I bet
Oink
Pigments
Pigments, I
does
think,
too.
does too. And
So,
we've all been sharing it. It's all
Mhm.
over the place. There'll be lots of fun stuff. So.
there will be lots of fibery goodness, including I'm teaching some embroidery classes and doing some spinning with Q and Helena's doing some dyeing.
Yep.
And then
There's all sorts of little, like, just kind of small.
we're gonna do some little stuff.
I suspect there will be little pop-up, like, talks and lectures and
There'll be all kinds of fun
all
goodies.
sorts of stories
So-
and lots of fun stuff.
So come
And
join us.
we're gonna bring in of course the shop will be here, but then we'll also be bringing in every few hours. We'll try to bring in a surprise from the yarn truck and
Yeah, something new.
something new and different. So.
And then, of course, there will be a trunk show from the Fold Out Cat,
Yes.
as well as one from Oink Pigments.
Yep.
So, lots of good new goodies to look at and go through while they are here. So yeah, and yeah.
So even if you're not coming by to stay the night or to the wee hours of the morning or whatever time you feel is that you're able to do, you can still come by during the
Yes.
shop's open hours and hang out. It'll be very fun and busy those few days.
We will definitely keep you entertained. So, yes. And what am I working on now? Is I have pulled out my Descent pullover. Here she is. You'll
You
notice
made it
that I'm working
through the
only
color
with
work.
one color now. So I've made it through the color work this way. Yay. There it is. So I don't know. He's making fun of me, guys. It's a lot. Okay, anyway. If you guys missed it, there are a ton of sales still going on right now from a lot of our fiber vendors, including Lavender Loon, who is having a really good sale on her Cosmo Cash fluff, which is really cool. It's a
Oh, is that what she
brushed
calls
merino.
Yeah.
No, it's a different one. It's a
Oh.
brushed merino and cashmere blend,
That's cool.
and it's lovely. And it's 20% off through like the 7th. So definitely check out Lavender Loon. And then who else is still having a sale?
Got me. A lot of people, but I don't know any specifics.
Okay.
You've been paying
Very
attention to
helpful.
that a lot more than
So
I have. I'm
helpful.
sorry.
And so definitely still check out them. I think Fangirl Fibers and Yarnacious are doing something really fun. I posted today about they're doing a year-along bingo, a yarn-along bingo,
that, yeah.
and it's like all year next year.
That's cool.
But it starts in January, and so you can join in, and there's quarterly meetups, and it's all free. Get some really cool sponsors for that. So check out Fangirl Fibers or Yarnacious for details about the Yarn-along bingo. We are not involved, but I mean, we love our people, so we're going to tell you about it.
No more involved than we usually are with all the happenings in the fiber world all over the country.
So if you are interested in more retreats like what we are doing with here at Yarncom, the Super Summer Knit Together is they've started their lottery signups today. So if you're interested in that, SSK 2025 lottery signups have started today. You can give that a Google search, and that.
There's some friends vending at that.
Well, they haven't opened vendors yet.
Oh, is that not?
Yeah, they haven't opened vendors yet.
I think I was thinking of something else, I guess.
We will not be there. We're actually going to be in Montana. So you can
is that the
see
week
us.
that
Yeah,
it
it's
is?
the 16th through the 20th of July.
We'll be at the Copper K Fiber Festival
Yes,
in Montana.
So we're heading west, and so we won't be able to do that one, but we will be out and doing some other things. So you can come and join us other places if that is not your jam.
We're speaking of retreats. We're working on a couple things. One, we just booked a retreat in May.
Oh yeah, we did.
Which will be at Smith Mountain Lake in Virginia. It's Carolina Fiber Retreats, but the name Carol is just that's their company, and so they do retreats all over the country. in the world, I think.
They've
maybe?
done quite a few,
Yeah.
and they've invited Traveling Yarn Yogi. So, and she's been out with
I think
Pearl.
yeah, they did one in they do them in
She
Carolina.
does
They do
Juno.
one in Georgia.
She does the
Yeah,
Junaluska one.
yeah,
Traveling Yarn Yogi. And so,
and they do
and we did leave a
something like
shout out
that.
to our friends at CZM Yarn to also join us at the
Yes.
Smith Mountain Lake one because we are both very close to that. So we're very excited. We also scheduled another brewery visit up in Minnesota this time.
Yeah, we'll be doing
So
some crisscrossing in May, coming from Minnesota to
we're gonna do all kinds of
Virginia.
fun stuff. So
And we're working on a retreat in September in West Virginia with the Fold Out Cat.
yes.
So
We don't have a lot of
TBD
details.
on the details of that one, but we're working on that.
So if you have events or things that you're like interested in us possibly trying to work in, please let us know. Shoot us an email, yarnadventuretruck@gmail.com, or message us on any of the platforms that you're like, hey, this place might actually want you to come. Because we just did that last week with a shop in Florida.
yeah,
Florida.
in Florida, Jupiter, Florida.
Jupiter, Florida. We'll be there.
Knit or Not Yarn. We will be
Knit
there.
or Not Yarn will be there in February.
Yep.
So if you guys email us, we will do our best to figure out a way to make it work.
We just need somewhere to park and somewhere where we can try and draw in people who like yarn. So
Yes.
either, a local yarn shop, a place where your knitting, crochet, spinning group meets, whether it be a brewery, a bakery, any public place that's willing to have food trucks can generally handle a yarn truck too.
Yeah. Without all the pesky food licenses.
Without all the food problems. So we just need a space.
And we do ask that you're a little flexible with our dates because sometimes we crisscross the country a lot, which means that sometimes we're only available on a Wednesday evening.
Like if you're in Florida and you want us to be there in June, it's probably not going to happen. But February, yeah, we had a couple dates going in February in Florida, so it worked out really well.
We have some openings in January. So if you're interested in that, we can definitely work something in there.
You're in the southern latitudes and
yes,
looking for something to do in January. That's
we would
yarn
love
related.
to do that.
We'd love to talk about booking something
Seeing
else.
what we could do. And then we our calendar is up and open, and we would love to have new places to visit. So Yarn Adventure Truck is looking forward to traveling the country in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to come up with some cool theme or something to that effect. My word for this year was inspire. So I think I did a pretty good job.
Oh yeah, I thought
once upon a time I made a word.
I did. Well, okay. When you were doing that was when we were in the throes of moving and
there was a lot going
selling
on.
things and buying things and moving to the truck and making sure everything was going to be all ready by March, which there was a point in January where we weren't sure it was going to be ready.
Yeah, it was very stressful.
And so this year might be a little different as far as the logistics and planning.
We're going to do some more knit alongs, more things, or make along kind of deals where we're going to focus on what you have in your stash and more community building kind of things because we know that you guys know us from here and we love that. And sometimes you guys are very close to each other and you just don't even know it. So when you guys see each other on Instagram or whatever, we want to be in your community and we want to help you expand your yarn community as well. So, and that's one of the things that like shops like this at Yarncom is what she's all about, yarn community. So we want that to be first and foremost in our minds.
When we go to yarn shops, one of the biggest goals we have is to bring people to the yarn shop, which, I mean, obviously we want to help the yarn shop and bring them customers and sales, but really we want to bring customers to other customers and have them meet and be like, hey, this is my yarn friend. And
and we get to see that all the time. And it's the best. We've gotten tagged in a couple of Vlogmas videos. Do you remember who it was today? Wilder Adventures?
That actually is it.
I think that's what it is. Wilder Adventures on YouTube.
I've never been able to come up with that.
Shout out to them. They stopped by the truck the other night when we were at Columbus House Brewery. And super awesome. She was doing some really cool stuff in her videos, and we would love to meet with her again. And then we also had someone come by who does art classes in her
Oh yeah,
garden, and she teaches gardening,
yeah.
which was really cool.
We
So
talked about maybe doing a knit,
yeah, I'm doing some knit
learn to knit in the garden.
in the garden this spring.
Yeah.
Probably not with us, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. Just
in general
for her.
So, and if you're in Northwest Arkansas, that might be an awesome place for you. Don't forget, Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks is coming. So if you have not looked at classes yet, we would highly encourage you to do that, because you know what, it's only 4 months away. Less. Oh, it's only like it's less than that.
Yeah, it's 3 months away.
It's 3 months away. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so behind. Okay. Um, so
It's
the person planning
been
it.
the last like 2 weeks has kind of been the low. We had a lot of people as soon as we put the classes up. We had a big rush of people
Mhm.
buying a bunch of classes. This has kind of been the lull. We usually see that every year, where after the first 3 or 4 weeks, there's sort of a lull, and then right about the start of the year, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm going to buy all my classes for Eureka."
Yes.
This year, we have a ton of classes,
42 of
but
them.
a lot of them are going to fill up, I think.
Yeah.
So be sure and book your class, because it's going to be busy this year.
And if you're like, hey, I want to take a class and I want to help my friend out in doing that, I want to bring a friend with me, but I don't know what class they want to take. We have gift cards up on the website. They're a really nice Christmas gift, or Hanukkah gift, or whatever gift you want to give.
Tuesday gift.
A Tuesday gift. We like Tuesday
Yeah.
gifts.
Day that ends in Y gift. Yeah.
Just best friend gift, best knitting friend gift. Um,
And that's EurekaFiberInTheOzarks.com. You can see all the classes, all the gift card options.
You can use the gift cards to purchase classes, or to purchase Friday night event tickets.
We have some
We have
swag.
some really cool swag this year, guys. I've ordered some stuff. I'm working with a couple of yarn dyers and fiber dyers on that. We're also we've been working with our sponsors. We have some really cool fiber shed sponsors who are going to be putting some really cool things in there.
The Friday night
So-
event totes are going to be just
So excited.
full of awesome stuff.
Yes.
So
So yeah, and
that's probably it.
is
I
that
don't
it
really
for
have
the
anything
day?
else.
I don't know.
It's been a pretty chill week,
It
really.
really has. We haven't really done
Chill
a lot.
couple of weeks, really.
So we hope that you guys are having a really great holiday season. We know it can be very stressful, so take a few minutes and do a little stitching. It really helps. Makes
It
sure
does.
everyone feel better. All right. Happy crafting, and until next week, we will see you then. Have a great one.
Bye.